It's Thursday and I'm on a little early today. So as you hop on, make sure that you let me know where you're tuning in from. I love to see what states you're in and what you're up to and what the weather is, because finally here in Utah, we're going to hit 70 and possibly 80 degrees. So super duper excited. But I wanted to jump on. I'm getting ready to go with the grandbabies again and do a few things. So I wanted to jump on and just kind of like do a little get ready with me, start to finish, a natural look. And so you guys can kind of see, because sometimes when I do videos, when I do my reels or my tutorials or things that I pre-record, you don't necessarily see, oh, it's pouring rain in Hawaii. I mean, it is tropical and I would love to come and see some of the plants. But anyway, I'm happy you're here and hopefully you'll get some good sun soon. Spring, awesome. Okay, so this is going to be kind of like, we're going to go to like a farm animals day here in Utah. And yay, sunny in Florida. So I want this to be really natural, but I need to kind of like take care of some of the dark circles that I've got going on. My nose seems to be really red today. So I figured England, yay, Utah. I know it's beautiful here today. So I'm super excited to go to farm days. So I wanted to kind of give you guys kind of a rundown. This is my Cream 3D foundation. You'll notice I've left a little spot here because I have a surprise for you guys. And then down here, I have Demi Color and then some eyeshadows. So this is one of the new little compacts that they just released. We've got this one, and then we have the black and white. So super fun. Of course, I like this size better, and I think I'm going to order it in my jumbo size, which is like 3 levels, because when I travel, I like to have a few other options. Oh, it's cold in Ireland, Canada. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just talk to you guys a little bit about like what's been going on in my life while I get ready. So please feel free to like ask your questions, or if there's something that you're wanting to see, then let me know. And I'm just going to kind of breeze through. I'm going to do a little bit of like color correction with Demi, just to kind of tone down, especially the areas around my nose and my chin, and then we'll kind of go in with a little bit of 3D. So first things first, when I'm looking at Demi, you'll see that most of the Demi shades have a lot of orange in them. And I recommend, if you're wanting maybe like the no makeup look, but you need to cover your dark circles or like the redness that you may have on your face from rosacea or sunburn or acne or whatever, getting one of the edits, and it comes with 6 colors, and that is what is going to make all the difference for you. Just getting 1 or 2 colors, you're probably not going to see the magic of Demi. So I'm just going to kind of go into this color right here, and if you want help choosing some colors, let me know. This one right here, and you can see I've probably put too much on. I tend to do that on videos because I want you guys to be able to really see. So I'm just going to kind of take and kind of start to mute down some of the redness that I'm seeing around my nose. And you guys, that's like literally all I'm going to do on my nose. And I know it seems like, oh, that really didn't do much. But it does. When like color correction is such a key part of any makeup. I mean, how many how many of you guys have seen those little nicks? Oh, you're so nice. Thank you for buying a badge. You're so nice. Joy, I love you. I love you so much. You're the sweetest person. Joy's been following me for now, like, what, 5 years? And we've become really good friends, and I just love her. Color correction is that what I was saying? You guys, I get like thrown off track so bad. Anyway, the NYX, those little NYX, used to be like a set of 4, and there was like purple, yellow, green, and blue. And so NYX was trying to do it, and for some people it worked, but I'm telling you, the cream products, the cream demi products will blow that right out of the water. In fact, I should probably go buy one and just kind of mess with it and show you guys, because I think that would be kind of funny. Yeah. I did buy this new mascara that I'm going to try, this telescopic lift. So let me know if you've tried this one. I've heard really, really awesome things about it, but yeah, we'll give that one a shot. So I'm going to kind of do a little color correcting underneath my eyes. I'm actually going to go into this shade right here called 03. And it's like a peachy color. So if you have like a lip and cheek, like Frenchie, that is like a peachy color, you can also use Frenchie. Okay, that's the extent of what I'm going to do color correcting. Let's go in and do a little bit of the cream foundation here. Now, I like to start with my contour first, and I know that seems kind of counterintuitive in the big makeup world, because it's like, don't you need to put your foundation on first? Nothing's better than the Sky High. I know, the Sky High mascara is really, really good for the price. But this contour, this cream contour, actually has coverage in it. So you are really just putting one layer around in the areas that they're supposed to be, and then like blending them together. And that's the magic of this cream makeup system that I've been using now for over 6 years. And I can't go back to that one layer makeup anymore. It's just not good. And if you have aging and mature skin, we already need a little bit of a lift. And that's what using different colors is going to do for your face. So not only am I lifting that cheekbone back up, but now I'm going to go in here and hide the double chin that's happening. So, and it's so easy. The cream, it's so easy, and you'll be surprised at how stiff the cream is. So if you've, like, I think most of us, when we talk about makeup, we think, oh, makeup, we should just be able to glide it on. But cream makeup is different. And it's different in that once you place it and it warms up on your skin, it's easier to blend. So especially the contours are a little bit stiffer. So when you're applying, you kind of tap into the cream and then apply, and it's completely buildable. So if you end up wanting more contour, if you end up wanting more of like brightening, you can totally just dip in and build. So I've got 3 different shades here of highlight, which is foundation as well. And this one here is a new shade. It's called Athens. This is my normal shade, Candlelit. Athens is like a little bit darker than Candlelit, but not as dark as a color called Sandy. So, yeah, I've been really loving it. So I'm just going to kind of tap into it like this, get a little bit on my brush, and then I'm going to start to apply it everywhere where I don't have my contour. So I'm kind of marrying the two together. And you kind of buff it. So buffing it is better than like swiping with the cream. And I'm just going to kind of, and you'll see I'm doing super, super light coverage today because we're going to go out and play with all the baby farm animals. And I haven't done anything else under my eyes, okay? I've just done like just really lightly, might have brushed over it. Now, anytime you're working your under eyes, and especially if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, the less product you put there, the better. Now, with that being said, let's say you get a little heavy-handed, because that's usually the thing that people do in the beginning, because you're used to putting on so much product. And when you go with cream, like less is always best. And you'll be shocked at how long these tins last. This contour right here, I've had in for probably 4 months, and I'm just barely starting to hit the tin. And then there is so much product, and I've got a video that I've got to post that talks about melting these tins down so that you can get every little bit of product out. But like highlights, because I used like 3 different, of course they last longer. And the cool thing about it is you can go summer, winter, and then use your brightening to lighten up any of these. This is also a new highlight color, but I'm going to use it as bronzer. So let's work my under eyes a little bit. I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm just going to barely, I mean, we are talking barely put any of the candle lit under my eyes. But look at what that's doing already. Oh, thank you for buying a badge. You guys are so nice. I hope that the things that I'm teaching you help you understand that it doesn't matter what age you are. You can always wear makeup, but I'm telling you, cream makeup will change your entire world if you have mature skin. Okay, so see the difference? So we're going to go in and do the other side. And this brush that I'm using is the Shape brush, and it's actually on sale. So I love using the small end from around my eyes. And then I used this end to kind of do my, like, a little bit of my color correction. But I also love it for blush so much. So if you're looking for a good brush. Okay. Now I'm going to take this shade right here. It's called Linen. Using the same brush. And I'm going to start to like brighten up the center of my face. Okay, see how just brightening is going to pull that forward? This is what gives the face all the lift and the dimension, is by using the colors only where they're supposed to be. So when I use my brightening shade, I like to use it right here on the darkness. And hopefully you can see. If I go in and put the bright color underneath here, where all of my like wrinkles and texture are, it's going to enhance those. So I'm keeping that color in very strategic places. This gives my eye that lift. And don't be afraid to bring it up here into the temple. As we age, this gets more hollow. See the difference? See what that does? Isn't that the funnest thing? I'm telling you, makeup can be so fun. It doesn't need to be frustrating. That's one thing I've learned over the last few years. I'm going to brighten down the center of my nose, kind of on my Cupid's bow, and right here on my chin. Okay. See how pretty? So pretty, so easy. With cream, you always want to make sure you set it. But let's talk a little bit about something that's coming back. And maybe you bought this when it was available as a shade of the season, but they're bringing this one back permanently. And let's just say, if you're looking for a nude that isn't, hang on, let me find our actual color that's called nude, so I can compare it for you. So, and tell you why this one doesn't work for me. So this shade right here is called Nude, okay? It works for a lot of women, okay? For me, it's a little bit dark and kind of has too much gray in it, okay? And when you have mature skin and you take and add something that doesn't have like a really pretty pop of color or looks a little gray on mature skin, it can make us look more gray or more dead. So this is the shade that's coming back. This, my friends, is called Ibiza. This is Nude. Okay. See how it's lighter? You guys, I'm telling you right now, it is the best color. Makes us look more dead, right? Right, Troy? This is like the perfect nude. So I love wearing it over the top of sandstone. It's like one of my favorite shades. Hang on. When you get your lip and cheeks like this, sometimes they have a little bit of like a film on the top, and don't forget to bring that up on your temple. It's called Ibiza. Look at it, you guys. It's like the perfect, especially if you're not, and this won't come out for like a few more days. I'll post about it so that you know. But get ready. Look at that. I mean, maybe I should put it on my eyes. Let's put it on my eyes too. But first we need a little bronzer. So I'm going to use this shade right here. It's called Nutmeg, and I'm just going to use it as a bronzer. That's the cool part about cream products, is you can use them all different ways. I know, it's the prettiest color. I don't use it very often because you guys couldn't get it. But when I'm like on my own and not doing a video, I'm telling you, it's one of those colors that you're like, yep, it remains in my palette. I know, exactly, Joy. Very, very sparingly, right? Use it. And now I'm like, bring it out. We're going to use it. And I'm showing you before it's even released. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm just so excited. Okay, so let me like set my makeup first. So this is setting spray. I always have to be careful because I have my brush cleaner right here. And I really don't want to put brush cleaner on my face to set my makeup. And I like to spray it on, and I just like to leave it for a minute. So this is a good opportunity for me to put some Ibiza on my eyes. So I'm going to get a brush that is a little bit stiffer. Hang on, let me find one. I haven't put my brushes away since cleaning them with the new brush cleaning soap, which, by the way, you guys, you know how much I love this instant brush cleaner. And yes, the good stuff. Yep. You know, the products we save for that special occasion, that's what Ibiza was for me. It was like that special occasion. So let's put some Ibiza on my eyes. But the brush cleaner, the soap, like these brushes were so dirty. Okay, all right, Arizona. You want to know what you can do with the cream settling around your eyes, okay? So that's usually a sign of one of two things. One, you're applying too much product. And the cool part about cream is you can touch it and like it like moves and redistributes it. It's not like that liquid foundation where it settles in your eyes and you can't move it without like rubbing everything off. Cream is so movable, so you can totally touch it, okay? If you're still applying sparingly and you're not getting enough coverage from the cream makeup without applying a bunch more, then it's probably a color issue. One, you've gone too light with the color, or you can add a color corrector first. Color correctors are pretty magical for anything around the under eyes, especially the demi colors, because what happens with demi is these are like stains and they're super duper pigmented. So yes, these are small. I haven't gone through a tin yet, and I've been using for 3 years, okay? So think about getting a color corrector, or like put Frenchie under your eyes, or go one shade darker. It's kind of why you see me with this shade. I put this around my eyes and then this pop right in the middle and outer. If I skip this step, okay, if I skip him and go from here to here, many times it will show increased texture, okay? So very sparing. Let's talk about a color difference, okay, that you may need. You may just need one shade in between to make it all mesh together. And that's what's so good about having like me help you with that, okay? So let's take this new shade, Ibiza, and I'm going to use this brush right here, which is called the smudge brush. And when you're using cream on your eyes, you have to remember you've got to set it just like you would with cream on your face. I'm not a huge lover of powder, especially, look how good that is, especially around my eyes, because of all the fine lines and wrinkles that aging and mature skin can have. You guys, look at that color. If you have green or brown eyes, oh, even blue eyes, all the eyes, get this shade as soon as it's released. It's so good. Can you guys hear my dog breathing in the back? She's like snoring. She's really tired. Okay, so pretty. Let's take a little bit of, hang on, my palettes are all messed up right now. I'm going to take a little bit of Vanilla Dust setting powder, and I'm just going to kind of set that. Vanilla Dust setting powder is translucent, so it'll keep it from creasing but won't change the color of it. Then let's add a little bit of a shimmer on my lid. Should we use Sis? No. Let's use Peppa. So Peppa, you can see, is like, it looks kind of dark in the tin right here, but watch what happens when I put it on my lid. See that in the light? It's such a great color. It took me a while to warm up to Peppa, but one of my friends kept saying, try like a medium shade shimmer. And okay, you need to try your edits then. If you haven't started trying your edits, make sure you're watching some of my videos that will help explain that. I know I love Peppa. And then like, let me know, because I can send you some of those direct videos, and then it'll help you understand demi a little bit more. Some days I just do demi and that's all. I don't even do the 3D. It's just so versatile. Okay. All right, let's add a little bit of a darker brown, should we? If you don't have Sedona yet, get some Sedona. I'm just going to kind of deepen. Hang on, let me zoom in. Deepen up this corner. I'm using the small side of the eyeshadow everything brush, and I'm just kind of tapping it in. Now, if you have a hooded eye like I do, this kind of comes down, then you want to bring sure that you're bringing color up here, and I'm going to over exaggerate this right now. Okay. See what that does? What is here on my, what is on my eyebrow? What is happening? Wow. Let's deepen that up. Take a little bit right down here. Okay, see how pretty that is? You guys, eyeshadow doesn't need to be hard. Please don't make it hard. Start with 2 to 3 colors and you're golden. Okay, isn't that pretty? Sedona's a great brown. If you're looking for like a brown, like a everyday brown shade to add to your compact like this, Sedona could be, and I love Bubba as well. Let's take a little bit. Do you guys want to know why people tap? I'm just curious because I didn't know this for the longest time. So if you're like me and you're like watching all these videos of people doing makeup and you're like, why are they doing that? Because like, you're like, why would I want to get eyeshadow all over my table? Why would I want to waste the eyeshadow by tapping it off? It makes a huge difference in getting a really nice soft blend. It's like it takes off the excess product and then your brush can easily blend it, okay? So now when you're watching people do that versus somebody who isn't tapping their brush off, watch the degree of how it all blends together. I need more Ibiza on my eyes. Let's just put some more of this on. Because like, look at it. It reminds me of Claire. If you have Claire eyeshadow, I'm telling you, it's a good one. Okay, should we try that mascara? Let's try the mascara. I like to try these things live with you guys so I can give, like, you can read the look on my face. You're like, yeah, she's not impressed, or oh, she's really impressed, because my face, it just tells it all. It's like, it tells it all. It's either going to be good or bad. So telescopic. Okay. It's kind of a big, so see how it's flat on one side? I'm not sure exactly what you're supposed to do with that. I hope I don't poke my eye out. I should have watched a video before I did this. It's kind of goopy. I mean, goopy isn't necessarily bad if it goes on good, but I really like the Sky High's brush. It gives me pretty decent length. I wouldn't say it's like go out and buy it right now. I mean, it's a good, it's kind of goopy. Let's see if I can do my under eye. My gosh, I'm shaking today. So tell me what your favorite mascara is right now. Okay, I'm not in love with that on the under eye. Hold on. Hold on. Where is my brush? My mascara brush. I have no idea. what I've done with, oh, here it is. Seriously, if you guys struggle with like you're putting mascara on your lower lashes, if you're like me and you're like kind of shaky, you can take this brush, get some mascara on this brush. I know eyeliner can be sketchy. Okay. Let's do this one on this side. It's just so much easier to control. Oh, well, maybe when you're not talking. Okay. Guys, let's get it on this side. I can't figure the brush out. If you've used this mascara and you love it, please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Oh, that was dangerous. Danger. Okay, that one went on better. You guys, I'm telling you, if you want your lashes to grow, you've got to get this Hello Skincare Lash Serum. Send me a message and I'll send you like the information on it. My lashes have never been this long. So if you struggle with like lashes growing, you have to try it. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm off to the baby animal farms after I fix that a little bit because that's kind of a mess. And if you have like red eyelids, this pen, like I've been looking for this. This is like a white liner. It's waterproof. And it works. It's off the charts. So good. In fact, it's such a good liner that I think I'm going to buy some of the dark color because it's really easy to work with. Okay. Let me know if you want help building one of these. Really, I love Benefit's mascara. Their real one, the best I've ever used. I know. Like when you find something that works for you, and I think that's the hard part about mascara, is that like one mascara works really good for one person and the other mascara works really good for the other person. So you kind of have to, try it out. But this is my favorite. This is the Prime Lash. There's nothing like this for me. It doesn't flake. It makes my lashes huge and really like gets in there and like uses all the lashes. So I love this one, and I don't know if you want to link to that one, but let me know if you want to build something, if you want to build an eyeshadow palette, if you're needing help with like color correction or anything, if you want videos to certain things, that's what I'm here for. And I'm always here live on Thursday. Thanks you guys for joining. We'll see you next Thursday.